In today's era, social media has become an essential tool for real estate professionals to generate leads, make sales, and build their personal brands. That's why today we're going to talk about the 5 tips to build your personal brands on social media. It doesn't matter what platform, it could be Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Pinterest, Twitter or X, whatever they want to call it now. This tip that I'm sharing today is going to allow you to master social media and be in the top of the top. I remember 5 years ago when I got my real estate license, and my mentor told me to go and start door knocking. I was like, what? Door knock? People still door knock in this digital age? There has to be another way, right? And luckily for me, I've been doing my thing on social media, and I understood how social media works. And with my businesses, I've understood how to attract clients. And I was like, I'm not going to door knock. Y'all can go door knock. We're in a digital age. There are millions of people on social media resonate with me to go and start knocking on people's doors. So that's when I started taking social media more seriously, and I applied everything that I knew about social media. So let's get right into it. I'm going to be sharing 5 tips. And the very first one is to define your target audience. There are millions of people in this world, and at the end of the day, you cannot sell to millions of people. So do not try to target every single person. Even before you define your target audience, you need to define yourself. Who are you as a person? Who are you as a business person, right? What are your interests like? What type of properties do you want to sell? How do you want to display yourself online? And the good thing about social media is you can kind of curate the versions of yourself that you want to show online, right? And we're going to get into that later on. But the key is, before you define your target audience, you need to first define yourself, because there's a popular saying that nobody wants to be sold, but everybody wants to go shopping with a friend. And your audience can be as easy as, for example, you might want to target first-time home buyers in these certain zip codes, or you might be an alumni of a school and you want to target, alumni or like students of this school. That's literally a way to narrow down your target audience, because once you know your target audience, you will know, okay, what are their interests, what do they like to do, what are their outside activities like, right? Because that's how you're going to attract people and generate leads. Because at the end of the day, posting the properties and showing the houses, those are all cool stuff, but to take it to another level, you're going to need to attract people with their interest. For example, you need to find things that you are interested in other than real estate itself. Just to give an example, maybe you like golfing, you like playing basketball, or you like playing soccer. You can use your interest to attract people and use it to generate leads and close deals. At the end of the day, there are millions of people online, and you cannot service every single person. So you need to define who are your audience, and that way you know how to reach them. You will know the language you're going to use. You're going to know your personality. You're going to know how you're going to dress. You're going to know how you're going to present yourself so that you can attract these people. But if you don't know who your audience is, you're literally just going to be all over the place. For example, there's a real estate agent that I follow. I don't remember his name, but I think it's something like the Tattooed Realtor. And he started up from head to toe. He started up from head to toe, and he's able to attract other people who are tatted up like that, or people who are interested in tattoos, and he uses that to attract his audience. At the end of the day, he has identified his 1%. The second tip is to focus on lead generation and creating content that will spark your audience emotions, and not focus on likes and views and all that good stuff, right? Because at the end of the day, you cannot measure your results or your success based on how many people viewed it. Listen, 100 people is a lot of people. If you post a video on social media and 100 people saw that video, that is 100 people, right? That's a crowd. Or let's say you have 1,000 people that watch the video, that is a lot of people. If 10 people liked your post, that is 10 people. 10 people is a lot of people, because when you create this content, at the end of the day, you cannot sell to 1 million people. Don't get discouraged when your video is not going viral, or every single thing you post. At the end of the day, every single thing you post is not going to go viral, right? So don't come to social media, or especially don't come and sell on social media with the mindset that, when you post something, it's going to go viral. When it comes to social media, there's something interesting about, content that sells and content that goes viral. A lot of times when your content goes viral, it doesn't mean that it's going to produce income at the end of the day, right? So that's why you need to focus on generating content that will bring leads. My goal, for example, is every content that I create, I just want to generate one lead from that content, right? So if I'm posting 3 videos a week, that means I'm creating opportunity to generate 3 leads every single week. When I say 3 leads, these are people that are ready, willing, and able, right? So because at the end of the day, you cannot sell 1,000 people, you cannot sell 1,000,000 people all by yourself. So that's why it's very important to first define your audience, know the people, know your target audience, know the people that will buy from you, and second, focus on creating content for them, right? And not creating content for everybody. Just because you went viral doesn't mean you're gonna attract any person, right? Because at the end of the day, your video can go viral to the wrong audience, right? If people who are not looking to buy or sell a home are watching your videos, they're just gonna skip past it. That does nothing to them. But if at the end of the day, you only got 100 views, but 10 of them are interested and 1 of them reach out to you, it's a win. So you cannot measure the success of your content based on the likes and the views, because you're gonna get discouraged easily. At the end of the day, you have to focus on what you can control. And what you can control is you being consistent and creating this content and showing up and sharing your knowledge and being that person that they can trust, right? Having that brand authority when it comes to real estate. So, just focus on generating the content, post it, don't care about how many views or how many likes. And even from my personal experience, right, most of my videos that goes viral doesn't really bring anything. But those videos that have like 30 likes and like 0 comments and nothing, somebody sends me a DM. And that's something that's very important, right? Most of your clients will never like your post or comments or anything. What they're gonna do is send you a DM. At the end of the day, let's not pay attention to the likes and other stuff. And another thing is, from my experience, it takes people like 6 months to a year for them to even reach out to you on social media, right? Because they'll follow you for some time and they want to make sure that, can I trust this person? They will take their time, and if you keep showing up and you're consistent every single time, that's going to be a big factor for them to reach out to you. They will reach out to you because, man, this person is always posting, they're on top of their A game, they show that they're always working, they're always busy, and because of all those factors, they're going to reach out to you. Now, because this is organic content and you're reaching people, in an organic way, you're going to have to keep showing up and just keep doing it, and people will reach out to you. It might take 6 months to a year, right? So just keep doing it, believe in it, and you're gonna reap the fruits of your labor. And just to give an example of being consistent and showing up, I don't know if you can tell from my voice, but like I'm not feeling too good, but I am determined to show up for myself. I'm determined to be consistent, and I just thought I'd bring that out just to show that you have to be consistent and you have to set measurable goals for yourself, right? Like, I have a goal to create X amount of content every single week, no matter what is going on, right? So apologies if my voice doesn't sound too clear. I'm taking breaks in between these videos so that I can clear my voice up, but I'm going to create this, right? Even if my voice is all the way gone, I will whisper, do whatever it takes. You're gonna hear me somehow. So I'm putting in a lot of effort, and I will appreciate if you can just like, share, and subscribe to my channel, because I have a lot of videos coming. Now, this next one is interesting because it is something that is very easy to do, but most people try to do the opposite, which leads us to tip number 3. Tip number 3 is to be authentic, be yourself, be transparent, tell your story. But I find out that people don't like to view themselves on social media. I don't know why, right? Like, everybody tries to display that perfect person, that rich person, this lifestyle, you're doing this, you're doing that, and only share their success stories. At the end of the day, the truth is, people will relate to you more when you're yourself, when you're authentic, when you bring out your personalities. We're all weird in our own ways, and we're all creative in our own ways, right? You just have to find ways to bring yourself out, be transparent. I mean, at the same time too, don't be too transparent, right? No TMI, or especially when it comes to real estate transactions that you're doing. Tell a story about it, but also be professional. Know what you can share and what you cannot share about about the transaction and stuff. People are going to love you for who you are, right? And at the end of the day, those will be your audience. When you're authentic, you're going to reach your audience. Dress accordingly to your personality. Still be professional. At the end of the day, you will always attract people like yourself, right? So show yourself, be yourself. Don't try to create a fake persona. If you are somebody that likes food, show it online. Let them know that, hey, I'm a foodie. I sell real estate, but I'm also a foodie. And you're going to connect with a lot of people based on other things. And the funny thing is, at the end of the day, I found out that people who are looking to buy or sell a house, they're not reaching out to you because they want to buy or sell a house. They're reaching out to you because they like your personality, because they feel like they know you, they like you, and they can trust you. So you need to focus on being yourself so that people will reach out to you based on your authenticity, not based on a fake profile or fake person that, you just can click with. It's very important. Be yourself and you will find people like you. And number 4 on my list is to consolidate your presence. For example, don't have 5 different Instagram pages. You're not a robot, right? You cannot perfect every single page. A lot of time people try to show different personalities on different page. Oh, on this page, I'm going to show my travel content. Oh, on this page, I'm going to be posting real estate. On this page, I'm going to be posting food. On this page, I'm going to be posting lifestyle. It is not possible for you to manage all these different pages. So this is like trying to kill 4 birds with 1 stone. You're going to end up killing none at the end of the day, right? So you need to consolidate your presence, put everything into 1 page. It's all about finding synergy between everything. And no matter what industry you're in, or no matter what other interests or other things you're doing, you just need to find a way to bring synergy into all of them. For example, before I got into real estate 5 years ago, my background or my experience is into video production, content creation, and all that good stuff, right? So as a videographer, what we were doing was creating marketing videos for our clients. And what is selling real estate? Selling real estate is literally marketing as well, right? So I found a way to put both together to bring videography and real estate together and create that synergy in between both of them. So the whole point is for you to consolidate all your social media pages into 1 and make sure that your brand is consistent across all social media platforms, right? For example, your bio and your picture, your headshots, everything should all pretty much be the same or be similar, so that if your client is looking at your Instagram page and they go on your Facebook page, they can cross both of them together and be like, okay, this person is real. And tip number 5 is to diversify your content. People are going to get bored if all you're doing is posting flyers and posting just sold pictures and you're posting just the properties. They're not interested in that. At the end of the day, they're interested in you. They're interested in your personality. They're interested in your lifestyle. They're interested in other things other than real estate, right? So kind of think of this as a show, because at the end of the day, your social media is your website. That is your business card. I don't remember the last time I passed my business card to somebody, because I know at the end of the day, they're going to throw it away. You need to find 1 platform that you're going to focus on, because the strategies and all this stuff are different on each platform. We have Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, X, Snapchat, TikTok, WhatsApp. Also, another thing you want to do is post the same thing across each platform, right? So don't try to have a different personality on each platform and only post certain things on different platforms. So you want to repurpose everything that you create and just share it all across the same social media. This will help when your client is looking to see if you're a real person, right? Because strangers meeting you online, they want to see if you're real or not. They're going to go to Google, they're going to go to Facebook, they're going to go to all the social media platforms to see if this person is real. And when they see the same type of content all across and everything is consistent, they're going to have more confidence in you. So that was it for tip number 5. But today's your lucky day. I'm going to add 1 bonus tip. And the bonus tip is very important because you want to build a community on social media as a real estate agent. So which is to engage and respond. So don't post and close the app and run away, right? A lot of people do that. I do that sometimes too. I'm guilty of it. But when you post, you want to make sure that you're engaging. When somebody drops a comment, you want to make sure you reply back. When somebody sends you a DM, you want to respond back. And another thing that's very important is for you to go on other people's pages and comment, right? You want them to comment and show love on your page. You have to show love as well. And also, when you comment on other people's pages, what happens a lot of time is other people that are scrolling and they're looking at their comments, they're going to see your comment and they're going to click on your profile And if they like your profile, they can relate with you, they're going to follow you from there. So that is the bonus tip right there. All right, if you've made it this far, you have enough knowledge to kickstart your social media platform, and I look forward to seeing the kind of content that you guys are going to create. And yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with a friend. See you in the next video. Let's go.